A Texas lawmaker wants to ban cell phones in Texas classrooms. Some East Texas schools already prohibit cell phone use while others restrict them. KLTV7's Michael Richardson reports.
State Representative Caroline Fairley of Amarillo is looking to reduce distractions in schools. Her legislation would prohibit the use of personal wireless devices in the classroom, extending beyond cell phones.
Our idea is to say, look, how do we support these teachers so that they can kind of get rid of that distraction of cell phones and focus on teaching their kids in classroom management?
At Hubbard Middle School, students are required to keep cell phones out of sight. According to Tyler ISD policy, students who violate the rule first have their phone taken away, which can escalate to fines. Also, according to district policy, teachers have discretion on whether students can use cell phones in the event of an emergency. Principal John Smiley says the no cell phone policy helps Hubbard.
And the teachers, they're not fighting cell phones to keep students on task. And it's been good to just see the kids after school even engage with one another and not staring at their devices.
Representative Fairley says under her law, parents could reach out and get information to their children through the school.
Before phones, we did it through the principal and we worked just fine. And so I think going back to making sure parents feel like they have a process to reach to their kids in case there is an emergency.
Tyler ISD Superintendent Dr. Marty Crawford says the district is looking to address distractions, cell phones included.
Behavior matters so much, and if something's causing that behavior to not be in alignment with what the district's expectations are for student behavior within our community standards, it's something that we're going to have to address. And I think as cell phone use becomes more and more prevalent, that is something that we're going to have to consider being probably a little bit more stringent about.
Michael Richardson, KLTV7 News.
Now, the lawmaker who filed this legislation says consequences for violating the policy will be added to the bill. She also plans on making it so that the bill would impact all smart devices. Some other school districts here in East Texas prohibit cell phone use, including Marshall and White House ISDs.